have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big thing. point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of dancing time. Demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost myself. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go
heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pocket. Spin 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
In my head again, you had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again. you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. All of the pain seems to follow, like a shadow dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. made. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday.
Jazz around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I'll find you in I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. much now.
CriticalX, and thank you so much for joining the stream. And we are back on the stream. I'm happen too often, but right now I'm having it. I'm trying to fix it as soon as possible. This will be fixed. You will not be seeing any kind of glitches that are happening right now. I'm trying my best to get this fixed as soon as possible, and I have tried to hide the overlay right now, which will fix the issue for a while. Anyways, if we talk about the flight path, we weren't able to fix see the flight path, but right now, if we see the team number 14 on the northern edge, and if we go to Paradise South, there are total of 2 teams here, so we might have a little bit of banter between team number 11 and team number 8. 4 players from team number 11 are trying to go for a fight with team number 8, all the players. And you can see the drop of team number 8, which is our noob squad, I guess, and the name is noob. I'm not calling them noob, so no offense there. DT squad playing with a noob squad. So all the 4 players at the same location, they are trying to loot this place in an organized manner, and he has been knocked out. Noob squad goes down. He will be finished in no time as well. The enemy Kodomo getting that kill for his squad, pretty easy kill, I would say. And all the players of team number 8 were at the same location, but still one of their player was caught at Alpha position. He has paid for it. On the other hand, if we talk about MSC, all the 4 players, there are some of the players from NB side are also joining this fight. 3 players are on the left hand side. We have MSC Bolitic, if I'm not taking that wrong, please pardon me. Bolitic trying to flank from the right hand side. He's trying to make another angle for his squad. And if you talk about team number 8, they have already lost out on one of their players, so they need to stay at the back right now. They need to play on the back foot, which is going to change the game for them. We're having a lot of fight. We're having a fight at boot camp as well. 4 guys standing ST squad, and it's 30 FPS Leo playing out with him. He actually got a knock in the early game, but let's see if he will be able to confirm it or not. No, he has been knocked out in 10. There was some resistance coming in from team number 13. They have also got a knock, but will they be rushing in? Will this be the end of one of the players of team number 15? Team number 13 already started on a disadvantage. They only had 3 players standing in this match, so they'll have to look at this from that perspective. On the other hand, Bot getting a knock on MSC Baltic as well. So Baltic was very far away from his squad. He has been finished off without any delay. We will be seeing that thing in a little bit of time. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 13, all the players are on the left hand side. I guess Mango was a little bit far away from his squad, but he needs to regroup with his squad. He needs to go towards squad. There are only 3 guys standing, so they will need to use their numbers very well, or else they will be going down, just like the squad that went down in I guess Paradise Resort. Yes, they are very cautious about it, given that this might be a little bit of trap from team number 15. All the gas cans were exploded, so a little bit of game awareness coming into play. But Shweta from ST Storm, I would say, yes, 4 guys standing. Leo has been revived. She has spotted one of the players of team number 13. I guess she knows that there might be a flank coming in from that side. Black squad actually, Black Mango, Black Todd, again sharing the same compound, sharing the same space. Let's see if they will be able to get a knock here, because if team number 15 gets a knock, that will be a 4v2 fight, and a 4v2 fight can be easily pulled off. ST Storm getting knocked out by Black Mango, and yes, Leo has been knocked out as well, so counter knock coming into play. Both the players, both the teams losing out on one of their players, but Black Mango is confirming his kill as well. Let's see if Leo will be confirmed or not, and this can be converted into a 2v2 fight. Alright guys, we'll have to see Black versus ST Squad, and ST Squad is actually going down really quickly. ST Storm, the last guy surviving from squad, he has been finished as well from team number 13. I'll have to ask the management. I'm just informing the management for something. Anyways, Pompurin joining this fight in Paradise Resort. He knows that someone is here, someone has been here, someone has been taking a fight here. Team number 13 actually didn't lost out on any of their players, but they have finished off team number 15 pretty easily. 4 kills to their squad, but right now they'll have to battle it out with team number 4, who has joined this fight in boot camp actually, and they knew that team number 13 might have been damaged by that fight, because when you fight in boot camp, there is no way you will not be damaged in any way, and you can easily finish off any squad. Zedin on the other hand, Poon finishing off Lawrence. POM, if we talk about team number 4, which is 3 guys standing, this is a 3v3 fight, and we saw how well that fight was taken about by team number 13. Right now, team number 4 might be in a little bit of danger. POM, CHI, and PTY, all the 3 players from different clan tags, and playing from the same squads. Let's see how well they will fight it out in boot camp. This is a 3v4 right now, and if we talk about team number 13, they must be having a high morale right now, high confidence, and that boost would have been given by them just because of the fight that they won in the early game. It was a 3v4 fight. They didn't have any casualties. They came back in the game very strongly. One of the players was knocked out in the early game, but they came back very strongly, and they managed to pull off that 3v4 fight pretty easily. They didn't lost out on any of their players, and right now they have to fight it out with team number 4, and they know their position very well as well. They know where the players of team number 4 are flanking from and where they are currently present. Anyways, Leo were trying to get an angle on one of the players of team number 4, Puri and 4D on the same location, and we have one player on the left hand side as well, CJ. And this fight at I guess Paradise Compound, it has moved away from it. We had the team number 8 in Paradise Resort, but they have started to fall back. But in the process of falling back, they have I guess encountered with IQ squad, and this will be a 2v4 fight right now. Might go against team 8. Bot took a knock for his squad, but let's see if he will be able to get another knock. No, there was a counter knock coming in from team number 14, and right now team number 8 looks to be in a great danger, because Bot is the only guy surviving from his squad. Let's see if he will be able to confirm that kill, if he will be able to get that 1 kill point for his squad. IQ Nikhil will be still trying to survive here. On the other hand, Bhavani and Carnage are right in front of Khan. Let's see if he will be able to get that knock. He just throws that spray very beautifully, but that grenade from Bhavani finishes off Bot, and that will be the end. He tried to fall back from Paradise Resort after getting 2 casualties. That was a very wise decision, but in Chanoff you cannot fall back. You will be picked off by another squad, and right now you can see team number 14 just won a fight, but team number 11 has actually fallen back on them, and now this will be a fight between Envy and team number 14. IQ still 4 guys standing. Envy Taliban trying to rush in on I guess team number 14, but Kuroma has been knocked out from a very far away position. Let's see Taliban if he will be able to get 2 knocks for his squad. He gets 1. Will he be able to convert it to 2 knocks? No, he doesn't. Right now he will be holding back, or will he be rushing in? He tries to rush in. Will Taliban get another first squad? He's trying to finish off Taliban. He manages to do it as well. No cover whatsoever from team number 14 right now, and the other players of team number 11 are very far away from team from Taliban. Now if he gets knocked out here, that will be game over for Taliban, but if he gets a knock here, if he gets a knock for his squad, then team number 11 can actually build on it, because all the players are very far away from here, so they can take a risk. They can make angles and grenades coming in from both the sides, but Taliban gets knocked out by a beautiful grenade from Bhavani. Bhavani, the grenadier, coming into play again in the last fight as well. He got that kill with the grenade, and again Bhavani doing it for his squad. He again pulled off a beautiful grenade, and he gets a knock knock for a beautiful play. How beautiful grenades coming in from Bhavani, and now Bhavani will be finishing off Taliban and other players of team number 11. They cannot do anything. They will be just looking because they are very far away from the player, from his player who has been knocked out. I was talking about this thing, how if Taliban gets knocked out, that will be game over for him. Saddam trying his best, struggling to get a knock, maybe just get a knock, and there will be a probability that he might get a revival on his squad mate as well. And if we talk about Alofov, he's trying to rush in as well. He's trying to get a knock. He has revealed his position, so that is going to put him in a difficult situation right now, because team number 14, they have the numbers advantage. They can do whatever they want, and Max Roller gets a knock. And I was talking about this thing only. He revealed his position pretty early, and that put enemy squad in a great danger. Other player, I guess it's Taliban, who's trying to crawl back to his squad mate. He's trying his best to get him revived, but Nikhil had another plans. He said no up today. And that sees the end of Taliban as well. So in this squad will be one guy standing. They had 3 kills. They started off on a good note, but couldn't continue on the same momentum. On the other hand, if we talk about Maxwell, he finished I guess that player off, so that will be one kill going to him as well. Alright, we'll go back to other players, team number 16. Let's talk about G2Y. They are 4 guys standing. TG, Shopi and TG Devil are playing from the same squad. 4 guys standing. We'll have to see how far they will go. Alright, D2Y, Ronot, TG Devil, TG Yash, OP, 3 guys standing. Team number 16, they need to just regroup their numbers. We talk about Shanok. Shanok is all about luck. If you ask me, if the zone doesn't favor you, you will have a hard time winning the game. You'll have a hard time getting a safe location. Right now team number 5 looks in a great touch, looks in a great position. They might have a good chicken dinner if they don't lose out on their men in after we are only 10 minutes in the game. If they don't lose out on any other player in the next 5 to 6 minutes, that will be a good game for them. And we'll have to also see if the zone favors them, because right now they are in the dead center, and when you are in the dead center of Shanok, no doubt the circle will form of you. You will have 1 to 2 circles on you. But the other thing is that more squads will be closing in on you from all sides. This is the beauty of Shanok. Whenever you fight, since this is a small map, the sound travels really quickly. The sound travels at all locations, and you will be third party, you will be fourth party. And there we have a fight with EL, I guess, team number 18 fighting it out with team number 10. Yes, this is a fight between like Logic is trying to use that. M762 gets a knock as well. Team number 10, only 1 guy standing. Let's see who gets 2 win here. AKM versus M762, and AKM gets 2 win. That was a 1v1 fight, winner takes all situation, and Wave Thea actually pulls it off for her squad. Oh my god, Thea. Look at the HP of Thea. She only had 5 HP left. Not even 5. That was only 1 to 2 HP left. It was a 1v1 fight. M762 versus AKM. One of the like the best battles you can have in this game if you don't have a drop gun actually. So Wave Thea saving the day for her squad, and her squad will be saying Thea there right now because she pulled it off, and she has 4 guys standing right now. Because if she would have died here, that would have been game over for that squad. They have 3 kills thanks to Thea, and they also have their full manpower. And they must be pretty happy with that game, because when it was a 1v1 fight, at an inch of that second, they must have thought this is game over for us. This might be the end. But then comes Thea, changes the game for the squad, and pulls it off for a squad, and makes her way to top 10. That is the best thing right now. She has taken her squad to top 10 with that kill. Anyways, if we talk about team number 16, still near bootcamp, and the zone actually still favoring team number 5. So even if next zone is a hardship, that team number 5 won't be far away from the zone. So this is what I was talking about. Team number 10 might stay at the edge. Team number 7 will try to go in a little bit. After that, Farm squad, if we talk about Farm squad, they will be going inside the zone, and there might be a little bit of banter between team 12, team 10 and team number 19. These 3 squads might engage in a triangle, and I guess the advantage of that fight might be taken by team number 16, who will be trying to take a safer compound, because they are on the edge. They know this is Shanok. You need to show good rotations. You need to get in the zone. You need a good compound, and all the squads are experienced, so they will be showing good rotations. As you can see, most of the squads are inside the zone. Team number 7 still on the edge of the zone. They have a nice compound to their name, so if they go towards the right hand side, maybe towards Pan or the compound surrounding Pan, they'll have a good time. I'm sure about that. Maybe they can make their way to top 5 as well. And if you talk about team 3, team 5 and team 12, and this is what I was talking about, team number 5 in the center of the zone, and the next zone favored them as well. But with great responsibility comes great trouble as well. You need great power to get out of that responsibility, and team number 5 had that central part, and now team number 12 actually trying to go towards that compound. So this is trouble calling in for team number 5. Maybe team number 12, if they get a knock here, they will be finishing them off. And this is a fight between team number 13 and team number 12 right now. Team number 13 getting some easy knocks. That was a counter knock coming in from team 13. Let's see if Black Mango will be coming back in the game, or will he be finished. On the other hand, we have Oya, who has an AKM, and let's see if he will be able to get a knock. This will be a 1v1 fight. Let's see if he will be able to pull it off. Yes, he goes for it, but he doesn't pulls it off. Black Turret gets a knock for squad. 2 of the players from team number 12 has been knocked out. They are trying to pull in some grenades, pull in some smokes to get their res as well. On the other hand, team number 13 is trying to get a revival, and the revival has been completed. There are 3 guys standing again. The manpower is again on the side of team number 13. They're actually playing it out really well. In the last fight and in boot camp as well, there were only 3 guys standing. They got those knocks. They capitalized on those knocks. They continued the momentum, and that was the beauty of their game. Maverick finally showing some resistance. He has got a knock, if I'm not wrong. Black Mango going for that confirm. He might land himself in a bit of trouble. Going for that confirmation, but his teammates had another plans. He just rushed in. Black Toit will get a revival, and 11 kills coming in for Black squad. That's some on the side of team number 13. They're actually playing it out really well. In the last fight and in boot camp as well, there were only 3 guys standing. They got those knocks. They capitalized on those knocks. They continued the momentum, and that was the beauty of their game. Maverick finally showing some resistance. He has got a knock, if I'm not wrong. Black Mango going for that confirm. He might land himself in a bit of trouble. Going for that confirmation, but his teammates had another plans. He just rushed in. If they finish in top 5, they will have some more points going into their pocket. If you talk about team number 5, again a sandwich situation right now for them. Team number 7 on the back side, team number 13 on the front side, and team number 5 right in the center of them, and they are being shot at. M24 coming into play from Walker. Let's see if he will be able to connect any shot or not. Leo God can be spotted right now, but Leo Walker, Skywalker didn't take a shot. On the other hand, Treason gets a knock on Odit, and this is the same thing I was talking about right now. Team number 15 also getting Protein actually taking some shots on team 5, and team 7 actually trying to put some damage into the pockets of team number 5 as well. Now team 13 has started to rush, and this has been a strategy for them. Get some knocks, do some damage, and rush in and close the game. Yes, this is a 1v1 fight. Skywalker M762 gets a knock. Will he be able to get another? No, he doesn't. A blind spray coming in. Skywalker goes outside. Will he be third party? Yes, he has been third party. This was coming for them. Team number 7, 2 of their players has been knocked out. Black will try to rush in. They will try to take the advantage of this fight. Stud has been finished off by DE, so another kill for them. And they have been harnessing those kills very, very clearly, and they have been dominating this game. They already have 12 kills. Black Mango on 5 kills. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 7, some grenades being popped in on them as well. And Tai behind a rock, will he be able to survive? Will he be able to give a very good cover to his teammates? And I guess Treason has been revived. Yes, he will be trying to pop in that help. The squad only has 3 kills right now, and they will be fighting it out with Black squad, who are at a very good position right now. They are 3 players standing. They have 12 kills to their name. Let's see who gets to win this fight. 3v3 fight coming into play. TG Devil gets knocked out by Immortal. We'll be going to that fight as well. Warden hasn't healed up right now. He's trying to pop in that health kit, and let's see how far he will go after actually popping in that health kit. After that, we also have team number 16 fighting it out with the team number 10, and I guess TG squad has been finished off by Immortal and Thea. Yes, Thea again getting some kills for her squad, so that's a good game for Thea, and she has been redeeming herself in this game, and very clearly she's giving out a very good statement. On the other hand, if we talk about VLAB, 3 guys standing, 12 kills to the name, they know that there is another squad in a very close proximity, and they will be they're keeping that in mind while taking this fight with team number 7. And this has been the beauty of their game. They know that they are at those locations where they won't be third party. That's a very good game awareness, sound awareness that we are seeing from them. Anyways, team number 14 on the right hand side might give a little bit of damage to team number 7, or trying to make their way inside the zone. They don't have any compound, so they will be trying to use that range to their advantage. Maybe pin some rocks as well. Vilak on the other hand, they are also trying to go into the zone. NX squad will be trying to give some damage to them. Let's see if that actually happens, and if Black squad will be spotted. Yes, I guess Mango has been spotted, and that will be a 1v1 fight, a long range fight, no doubt, but I guess this will be a 1v1 fight between Warden and that I guess it's Leo God, and Nikhil OP actually gets a knock for his squad. Third party again happening at this place. IQ squad, they already have 5 kills. They're giving a tough competition to the other squad in terms of kills. They're trying to harness as many kills as possible. Cyber Whitey, on the other hand, knocks himself, so damage being self-inflicted to that squad. We will be going back to them as well. Let's talk about team number 7. I guess they have been third party. Zeren squad gets damage on Black as well. Black this time. Let's see if he's going to survive or not. Black Mango, and he is standing out for his squad again. 1v1, winner takes all. And how many times have we seen this? Black Mango this time in that situation. Is he going for a revival? Yes, he's going for that revival. And team number 19 will also try to do the same. They will try to go for the revival as well. Leobot will be passing on some information to her squad mates, to his squad mates. I'm pretty sorry for that. Alright, Mango tries to rush in. Will he get a knock? Yes, he does it. And this might be the end of team number 19. Yes, will this be the end? Abhay Whitey, he doesn't have a gun. Oh my god, he didn't have a gun in his hand at the end of the fight. He might be wondering, why did I do that? Anyways, team number 10 spotted by team 6. And this is H2D trying to get some shots connected on team 10. Immortal, on the other hand, on the right hand side. He played a vital role in the last fight. He was one of those players who created the opening in the last fight for Team 10. And right now, I can see one of the players of Team 6, which is HRS Embassy. He has a very good angle, and he can put that angle to very good use on team number 10, and he might get a knock or two. And after that, H2D QC678. That's a very hard name, I would say. Not one of those names that you can remember easily. Alright guys, we will be going to Trezen, who has got a knock on Black Mango, but D gets a knock as well, and this time NXT Trezen has been finished off as well. Black Mango, will he be revived? Will they be coming back in the game again? And this has been happening from a very long time now. Any team gets a knock on Black, and they get a counter knock, they finish the squad off, and they get the revival again. On the other hand, Bhavani gets a kill for his squad again. 3 kills for an Tali, but he will be trying to pop in a grenade, and if that grenade connects, that will be 2 knocks going in his way. But that was a cover fire, an unintentional cover fire from team 14, and a beautiful gameplay from team 6 and BRAC squad, who are team number 13. Already 6 kills to their tally, and amazing gameplay from their side. On the other hand, if we talk about other squads, we have team 13, we have team 14 still surviving. We have 4 squads surviving in this game. We have Thea from team number 10. Will she go inside the zone, or is she still trying to fight it out? Because this is the 6th zone and you only have 24 seconds to go into the zone. The best thing you can do right now is go into the zone and then stop the other squad, which we call gatekeeping or zone keeping. That would have been a good decision right now, but she's not going for it. But let's see if that will be good for her squad, or if that will be a thing she will be wondering why did she do that. Anyways, 278 gets a knock, and I don't think a revival will be possible in this position, because you can see the zone. We have already seen 6 zones, and when this zone closes in, you cannot get a revival. Even if you revive your teammate, he won't be able to make it to the zone. And I guess Diak Psycho, he knew it. He threw in a molly and he started to make his way into the zone. Wait here, Psycho, and Psycho has been knocked out as well from Black Torrit, but Torrit has been knocked out by Thea. Thea again saving the day for her squad. Let's see if Thea can make her way to top 3. I guess one of the players is outside the zone from team number 6, so he will be bleeding out. He won't survive. So maybe if Thea can hold on a little bit, she will be making her way to top 3. Black Psycho, I guess this is Diak Psycho. Let's see if a revival will be possible or not. Doesn't look like the revival will be possible if team number 6 starts to take some shots. Yes, he took some shots. He got a kill for his squad as well, but he's bleeding out really quickly. He has given up on himself, and that will be a finish, and that has given us our top 3 squads. Let's go back to Bebtia. 4 kills for her, and only girl surviving from her squad. If we talk about team number 14, there are 3 guys standing. Black Mango spotted and knocked out. No mercy whatsoever is going to come right now. So this will be a 3v1v1 fight right now. I don't think Leobot will be able to revive him until unless he gets a very good smoke wall, but he does it. Team number 14, actually, I guess they weren't paying attention to this corner. Maybe they are trying to rush in. They're still trying to take some shots on Leobot. Leobot will be completing that revival, and Black Mango will be revived, and this will be a 3v2v1 fight again. And they have 17 kills to their kill tally, to their kill table. And even if they finish off at 2nd position, even if they finish off at 3rd position, they won't mind it, because they have actually compensated that difference. They have actually compensated that difference with their kills. And let's see if they will be able to finish it off on the same momentum that they started off. They have 17 kills, and if they finish off at 1st position, maybe they can get a 20 kills, Chicken Dinner 21 kills, maybe that is possible as well. Nikhil OP coming in from the left hand side. Wave 3 also will be taking some shots on Leopard, and let's see who gets the first knock here. And Max Salt actually knocks out Leopard, so that will be only player. Black Mango will be the only player surviving from spawning. He has been finished off as well. So this will be a fight between Team 14 and Team 10 for a 3v1 fight, but it has been converted to a 2v1 fight just because one of the players from Team 14 was knocked out by a play zone, and the other player has been spotted as well. But Tia is bleeding out really quickly just because of the zone. The zone is giving her a lot of damage. Let's see if the zone will be finishing Tia off, or will she make her way into the zone. Nikhil will be trying to spot Tia. Will Tia get a knock, or will it be Nikhil who gets to survive? No, and Tia gets a knock. Will she be able to confirm that? Will she be getting another kill point for us? For a squad, or will she do a 1v2? That's a possibility as well right now. And Bhavani, who has been a grenade champ, but Tia gets a kill, but doesn't get a chicken dinner. But this was a 1v1 fight at the end. Anyways, IQ squad getting that chicken dinner with 9 kills. Second position goes to Diak Fan Bethia Immortal with 10 kills. Third position goes to Pilak with 17 kills. Fourth position goes to H2O with 2 kills. Fifth position goes to NXT with 3 kills. Sixth position goes to NV with 3 kills. Seventh position goes to ZN with 2 kills. 8th position goes to TG, 9th position goes to Fusion, 10th position goes to Hashtag, 11th position goes to Elite, 12th position goes to PTY, 13th position goes to Bot, Noob, and 14th position goes to ST, and 15th position goes to Red Squad. So thank you so much for joining in this match. We will be meeting after a short break, and I hope you enjoyed the casting of this match. If you didn't, please put your suggestions in the comment section. I will be reading them out, and do support us, keep supporting us. To subscribe this channel and like this stream if you haven't already, and keep your suggestions coming. You can also follow us on Instagram, or maybe join our Discord channel. The links are provided in the description. Thank you so much for enjoying this stream. We will meet after a short break. Until then, please enjoy some music.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me all of the pain seems to follow, like a shadow dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on. you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you found me alone, when the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. When your nightmares turn to real life and the ground's filled up with landmines, we will face it standing side by side. you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. Let me bleed. Let me. Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you found me, keep us shy. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running. You go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarm and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, yeah, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army. If you go to war, then I'm going with you. Pick up my sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
check. Mic check. So hello everyone, welcome back to Critical X. Thank you so much for joining in. This is PMCL Week-4 Day-2 powered by Game.tv, casting by Dinker Chaudhary. Thank you so much for joining in, and this will be the first match of Group 4 if I'm not wrong. And we are back in Erangel, and Erangel has been one of those maps which is the starting map of every PUBG player, so we all have memories related to Erangel. Let's see how this match will fold out this time, how this match will unfold actually, and the flight path will be in here after 18 seconds, and we'll be watching the flight path as well because it has been one of the most important aspects of the game. And thank you so much for joining in. Please do keep supporting us, and do like the stream and subscribe the channel if you haven't already for more tournaments, scrims like these. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll have the flight path in 1 second, and after that we will start the live coverage of this match. So the flight path has arrived. It is starting from Milta Power and finishing off behind Gatka. So again, a little bit of sudden shift for the flight path teams who thought they might go to Severny, Zarki or Kamishki. They will have a little bit of trouble. Maybe if some squad is trying to go to North Georgia as well, they'll have to glide it out till that place. Anyways, if we talk about Kamishki, Severny and Zarki, these are one of those drops, three of those drops which aren't taken too often, but we'll have to see who takes that drop today. No squads took that early drop, so that means no squad is going to Lipovka or Miltapar. So those are going to be some lonely places which would have been great drops. Anyways, I'm back. If you talk about team number 10, they are taking a split drop if I'm not wrong, maybe going for those mansion compounds or the smaller compounds. Whenever I see any split drop at this location, that totally means that they are going to take a split drop of mansion or prison. Anyways, more squads are taking their drops as the flight path moves in towards Gatka, as it finishes off at the position behind Gatka. Team number 14 taking an early drop as well, going towards Milta. Milta is not one of those locations where you will get a lot of loot, but yes, there is a loot of 2 to 3 people, and if you're lucky enough, you might get a loot of full squad as well. Kanda X2 playing it out with DHE, PTG, so all 4 guys standing, and they will not have any trouble looting this place just because all 4 guys have taken a drop of Milta, and nobody came at Milta. So this has been a little bit of surprise for me because in the recent time I have been casting all the matches, and like whichever match I'm casting, I'm seeing a lot of teams going to Milta. I'm seeing at least 1 or 2 squads going to Milta, and after that the compound surrounding Milta area, which is farm, and the compound surrounding that farm area, there are a lot of squads there. But this time there has been a slight change in the trend. Nobody went towards farm area. Team number 8 actually a little bit closer to team number 14, but we'll have to see if that fight actually happens. Yasna, again one of those drops which has been taken by a lot of squads. We'll see if some squads go to Yasna as well. Team number 15 trying to get a vehicle, and he has spotted that I guess that buggy, and he will be trying to use that buggy to go towards Yasna if I'm not wrong. He will be taking one of his players as well. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 17, they have gotten that buggy as well, and they will be trying to move towards Severny and the compounds surrounding Severny if I'm not wrong. But the zone has shifted towards Primos, so again hard shift for the zone, but a shift that we haven't seen too often. So we'll have to see how teams adjust to this change. They might have been they might have seen these types of zone in the past, but this is one of those zones which isn't seen too often. This is one of those rare zones. Team number 5 still trying to struggle, still trying to be safe from those vehicles, and he might want to jump in that vehicle because the vehicle is trying to topple him out. And team number 17 has actually got all the vehicles. Team number 5 on the other hand, they only have 2 to 3 guys standing, but they don't have any kind of vehicle. Yes, he's trying to get in that vehicle, and he has managed to get in the vehicle as well. So 2 players from different teams sharing the same vehicle. Let's see how it goes. Will there be a change of strategy? Because we have seen this happen. Team number whoever there is a driver of the squad, he drives and he takes the other player to the location of his player. He takes the opponent to the location of his player who has a gun. So that can be one of those things that can come into play right now. A&E squad Zoltex has been damaged a little bit just because of that vehicle trampling, or you saw that vehicle getting trampled just a while ago, and that is why there was a little
loss of health on that side. Anyways, team number 5, 15 and team number 6, they have actually managed to crawl their way into Yasnaya pretty easily, unlike the two squads that were struggling to get into Yasnaya. But as you can see, the other squads also, team number 15, they have actually started to loot as well, and they have looted 3 of those buildings. On the other hand, team number 8 still trying to move their way into Yasnaya, but they have stopped their vehicle at a very bad location, and this might be a very bad start for them. And let's see if that actually happens. Team number 8 right in front of team number 6, and team number 6 was actually at this place very early, so they must be having a very good loot. On top of that, they also have the high ground advantage. But if we talk about Gulu, we'll have to see if he has any kind of gun or if he will be going towards his squad mates. On the other hand, if we talk about team number 8, they have that Uzi, but will they be able to use that? That's the main question right now, because JJ also has that Uzi, but he will be going towards the top position, and team number 6 actually getting knocked out by teammates. So team number 8, which is the SPL squad, they came here very late, but they have got that first knock in confirmation, so the game is going towards their side. And I didn't expect this, and JJ actually trying to fall back to his squad mate, which is the right decision right now. One of the player has been finished off, so they can't afford another knock here, or else there will be 2 guys standing, and if half of your squad goes back to pavilion, that means you are going to have a hard time in the 3rd or 4th zone. JJ very lucky to survive here, because he was only 5 to 10 HP. If he would have been hit by another bullet, that would have been game over for JJ as well. Anyways, if we talk about TRX squad, still 4 guys standing. King, Zaheen, Sayan and Razor OP still playing, and 4 guys standing, and I can see some vehicles being used by this squad. They will be going for the smaller compounds, maybe go towards the 6 houses as well, and after that loot that place. And right now they don't have enough loot. Level 1 helmet, 0 health kits, 0 energy drinks right now, only 2 painkillers to his name. And this is what happens when you take smaller compounds. But again, you have to loot more and more when you're going for smaller compounds. You have to loot a lot of smaller compounds to make it up for the loot that that comes with a named place, with a big place like Giorgio or Siverni, maybe, or maybe Asnaya as well. Alright, team 17, the only team in Siverni, they will have to loot this place very quickly, because they are 1300 meters outer zone, so they will be looting this place pretty quickly. After that, maybe use 1 vehicle or 2 and get into the zone as soon as possible, because this is the zone where like you don't see too much teams, and this is the zone which you don't see too often. Anyways, 5xYD gets a knock on SPL again, so we are seeing some constant knocks and confirmed knocks. Gaganjit knocking out one of the players of 14-200 as well. So for the fights are happening in early game, we only had a lobby of 15 teams, but still teams are not falling back. They are trying their best to get knocks on regular intervals. They are trying their best to get some confirmations. They are trying their best to get some kill points for their squad. Maya team 6, which is our team 6, they have already lost out on one of their players. Fires UID getting a confirmation on SPL squad, so SPL losing out on one of their players, so they will be mourning for it right now. And if we talk about this place, Yasnaya, 3 teams in here, and that happened, but no team went to Puchinki, or no team went to Gatka, Query, Primorsk. So all these places, it has been left out. TRX squad on the edge of the zone, they will try to move inside the zone. They are only 4 guys. They are already 4 guys standing, and we are already 7 minutes into the game. They are going for the smaller compounds. We saw that happening a little while ago. And now they'll need to complete the loot, and then take a very good, a strong position in the circle, which is going to be very beneficial right now. On the other hand, if we talk about team number 10, I was talking about their drop, which was mansion and the compound surrounding mansions. They were going towards the small the compound surrounding the mansion area, maybe prison as well. They might go there as well. They have a total of 3 Dacias, so that's some of the kind of vehicles that you would want in a map like Erangel. You would want 2 to 3 vehicles for good rotations, for reaching a good places safely, so that will be coming into play as well. ZF squad, still 4 guys standing. They have 2 kills to their name, so they will be pretty happy with the game till now, because this was not a lobby of 60 or more players. This was a lobby of less than 60 players, so you need to have some kills in your pocket in the early game, and after that you need to build up on that. You need to grab all the opportunities. And team number 10, ZF squad, they have actually redeemed all the opportunities that they have got till now. They already have 2 kills. They have 4 guys standing. They have completed their loot a little bit. I can see Steel having 2 health kits, 2 energy drinks, 1 painkiller, so that's a kind of loot that you can survive on. You can survive 1 to 2 fights. After that, if you win that fight, you can capitalize on that loot. You can capitalize on that fight. You can get some more loot, so that will be coming into play as well. ZF squad, they will move into the zone. Like, I'm not talking about this edge zone. They will be, I guess they will be going toward the central zone, and they will be trying to use that central strategy. Like right now I can read that game that they are playing. Anyways, team number 6 still 3 guys standing. One of their player was lost in the early game in the left hand side of Yasna. We saw that happening when team number 8 actually barged in to that place, and they didn't know actually that one squad was already there. But team number 6 actually had the advantage. They were on the high ground. They had everything that they wanted. They had high ground, they had early guns, they had the positioning, but they weren't just able to grab that opportunity. They weren't just aware of that location, and that would have been one of the problems that led to the demise of one of the players of team number 6. Right now 3 guys standing still. They have 75% of their squad and they can still build up on that, but we'll have to see how well they come back into the game and how well they use their 3 players against 4 of the opponents of the other squad. We'll have to see that happening. Jay-Z still trying to loot. He has an Uzi. Let's see how well he will use that Uzi in close range fights. On the other hand, if we talk about team number 8, which is Nick Thip, I'm sorry if I'm taking your name wrong, he still has a Thompson SMG, so he will be trying to loot some more places. That's for sure, because you don't want to survive on a Thompson SMG. You don't want to go in some fights with that Thompson SMG in your hand, because I don't know, I just don't feel too confident when I'm using a Thompson SMG or a gun like that in close range. It doesn't have a high damage, but again, it is better than having no gun, so that's one thing that is coming into play. It's better than nothing. So right now still he has some places to loot, but if you talk about the other places that are surrounding this area that have been already looted by TRX squad, and they are very close to this location, so this might give rise to a fight as well. We'll have to see that if that happens. That is one probability. That is one probability that can happen right now. Team 8 and team number 16 4v2 fight, and that will be very harmful for team number 8 and team number 16. Actually they are in the zone. They have looted those places, the pancake area or the smaller compounds near this area, and they are actually chilling out at that place. And if team number 8 actually, they need some loot, they desperately need some loot here, and they will be going towards that place, I guess. And they don't have any vehicle, so they will be going there on foot, and I guess some trouble is coming for team number 8 if they are greedy for some loot right now, which seems to be the case right now. And MacBoy actually trying to hold his position right now. He knows some squads are giving rotation from the right hand side very near to him, so he will not be going for those fights. He will not be taking those shots. We have a total of 5 squads in this area: team 16, team 8, team 14, team 10. All the squads are giving rotation right now, and Kaganite actually gets a knock, and he will be trying to confirm that. ZF showing some rotation again, and they already had two kills, and right now they are going for some more kills. But if they get third partied here, they will be calling for some trouble here. DHE Dendil, let's see if he will be going for that revival. No, he doesn't. And if he would have stopped for that revival, he would have landed himself in trouble as well. ZF still confirms that kill for his squad again, and that was a vehicle explosion kill, I guess. So they will be taking 2 kills from here. Yes, he confirms another knock for his squad, and now we have a trio of squads here. Team number 8 right in a squad house, team number 16 on the right hand side, completing the whole compound, taking the whole compound. ZF over showing some rotation from this side. They got those 2 kills, but they don't know team number 8 is present. Yes, he knows it. Azrael actually knows the position of the players of team number 8, and now that might be his next target. Like, they have been playing very dominantly, they have been playing very bravely. Not the best of the drops, they didn't take the bravest of the drops, but after that they have never backed down from a fight. I've seen them taking all the fights that they have been put into, and right now their next fight could be with team number 8. That can be happening. Azrael might want to get a vehicle here, might want to have a little bit of cover here, because he knows that there might be a squad on the right hand side as well, and he spots that bike. He takes that spray of M416, but they didn't connect, unfortunate for him. And mid squad actually engaging in a fight, so we'll have to go towards them as well. Let's see if Myth can win this fight. They got a knock, but it will be very hard to confirm it, because right now, as you can see, that the fight is happening in a very close long range. Hydra Savage will go to revive Marvel Fahad, if I'm not wrong. Let's see the position of Fahad. Yes, Fahad is trying to fall back towards Savage, and that will be one revival completed by the hands of team number 5. There will be no confirmation coming in from mid squad. Myth Ari actually showing some rotation from the left hand side. He will try to go in, and he will try to get another knock for his squad, maybe get a confirmation as well. And team number 5 still 4 guys standing, and they will complete the revival. But we have a flanker here, Addy, and his location is going to be very important. If he gets knocked out, that will be trouble calling in for team number 5, but if he gets a knock, that will be an opportunity for Myth to knock on, and they can actually knock on the doors of team number 5 and may actually get a knock or confirm as well. Team number 5 might be in a little bit of danger, but I guess they are trying to fall back from that position. They are not interested in this fight whatsoever, and they will be falling back. Yes, they have started to fall back. One of their players was already finished off. They have moved out of those compounds. The new Myth squad has
Is
Alright guys, the microphone has been fixed. I didn't know that the microphone isn't working. I don't know from how long it was not working. I just saw that my OBS didn't show the audio bar, so I have fixed it. I'm sorry for the delay. Anyways, cross squad, still 4 guys standing. EV are simple, RE1 playing from that squad. There are 4 guys standing, and they are 700 meters outside the zone, so they will be trying to move into the zone, which is going to be the first priority right now. If we go towards Georgia City, we still have a plethora of squads there. Team number 17 on the right hand side, team number 4 right in the center, and team number 7 on the left hand side. So this might be a sandwich situation coming in for team number 4, and that can land a little bit of trouble for them. Team number 7, they might have just spotted them. He's using the M762. That is not the best gun you would want to use in a long range, but if you just connect to 1 or 2 shots coming in from that M762, that will be trouble for the other squad. Anyways, team number 17 trying to show some rotation from the other side, and if they stop there, and yes, Taika stopped there for a vehicle, but he has been knocked out. That wasn't the best move to pull off here. Team number 7 on the right hand side, the vehicle explosion sees the drop in the health of Taika, and he has been finished off as well by Ninad. So the M762 coming into play in long range. What a beautiful shot by that M762 sees the end of one of the team number 17. So this was what I was talking about. Not the best decision you would want to take when you already have 2 vehicles. You are going for that vehicle, and JJ has been knocked out, so that might be the end of JJ as well from team number 16. Team number 6, actually only 2 players surviving, and other players are in the vehicle. They are not looking back, and I guess that might be the end of JJ. He's bleeding out pretty quickly, so that will be 1 kill going towards the other squad. Yes, JJ will be beating out, and team number 6 with 2 guys standing, they will make their way into the zone. They actually gave up on JJ pretty quickly, and that was the best decision to make because he wasn't going to be revived. Anyways, team number 14 still to their compounds, 2 guys standing, and let's see how far they will go, how well they will play it out. Team number 12 on the other hand, let's go towards them. There are 4 guys standing, cross squad playing it out with Arya and Simple. They are 230 meters out of the zone, but the main problem here is that they don't have any kind of vehicle. They are only 4 guys standing, but yeah, they have 4 guys, but they don't have vehicle. If they get caught in rotation, and they are showing this rotation from very near to Pochinki, and they actually have got a 1 vehicle, and if all the 4 players get in 1 vehicle, that can be a sign of trouble as well. Let's see if they will be able to find another vehicle and maybe save the day for their squad. But still, one thing which is in their favor is that if they go into the zone, no squad is gatekeeping for them, no squad is zone keeping for them, so they have a nice cakewalk into the zone, and they can hold on to 1 compound as well. Race squad on the other hand, the zone will be shifting from their side, so we'll be seeing them going into the zone after a short while. That can happen as well. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 8, 2 guys standing in ferry pair trying to loot this place right now. Only level 1 helmet and level 1 vest, so he will be desperate for some loot right now. So that's one thing he will be looking at, how how much loot he will get, but the zone has given us a very hard shift, and that sees some advantage, that gives some advantage to team number 8, who were on the edge of the zone, who were in periphery. They didn't want to show any kind of loot just because of the loot. I can see now he has got a level 2 vest and level 2 helmet, so finally luck opening for team number 8, and now they will get a little bit of loot. They already have 1 kill, but they have lost out on 2 of their players, so losing out on 2 of their players for 1 kill, not the best bet or not the best deal you would want to do with anyone in this game. Anyways, on the other hand, if we go towards team number 14, still in the center of the zone, like 30% inside the zone, and they will be looking out for other squads. Still 14 squads are surviving. We are already 19 minutes into the game, but we haven't seen many squads getting finished. We have only seen, I guess, 1 squad getting finished, and we have a total of 45 players alive. So on an average, most of the squads have 3 or more players surviving. Let's go back to team number 17, who are 3 guys standing. One of the players was knocked out, and now team number 11 getting in a fight with team number 17, who are trying to show this rotation. And mid squad, they actually got some shots connected on team number 17, but that grenade didn't connect thanks to that vehicle of team number 17 going out at the right time. On the other hand, if we also have team number 10 on the left hand side. They are still trying to hold on to compound, and team number 7, who are showing this rotation, they might just land here, and that will be trouble coming in for that squad. Alright, team number 17, they might hold on to this ridge as well. Let's see if that actually works out for them. No, they didn't. They are trying to move into the zone. Let's see how far they will go inside the zone. And team number 10 taking some shots on team 17, but unfortunate for them that those shots didn't connect. So let's see if Maya actually got a knock, and he will be confirming that as well. On the other hand, we have other players from race squad rushing in on team 16. One other player has been knocked out. Maya Susano is the last player surviving from his squad. Let's see how far he can take his squad to. Smokes coming in for Maya Susano, and players also coming in. Maze Thor on the left hand side. Susano trying to spot Thor. Will he be able to get a knock for his squad? The smokes have been popped in. That will be blocking the view of Thor, but that didn't help. I guess that didn't go too well for him. Alright, Raze Thor finishing off Maya Susano, and that was the end of Maya squad. So Raze squad, 3 guys standing, 3 kills to their name. A beautiful gameplay coming in for them. Alright guys, we'll have to go to other squads as well. Team number 14 still 2 guys standing, and they have 0 kills, but they will be trying to hold on as much as possible. Mid squad on the other hand, 4 guys standing. They got some knocks. They have given some damage as well to other squads, but the main thing right now is that they haven't been able to convert those knocks into kills. All right, let's see how far they can go, how well they will perform in this fight. Team 19 on the other hand, they are being engaged by team number 12. Team number 12 cross squad playing it out with RE Pawan and AOAR Simple. We were talking about this squad from a very long time now, and now finally the engagement has happened with team number 8. Mercy has been spotted, I guess, and Cross Aditya will be using that Scarl we will be trying to put that Scarl to good use, but Pawan actually connects a grenade on Era Royal, and Mercy is trying to put in a grenade as well on Aditya. Let's see if that actually gets a knock for him as well. No, it doesn't, and that will be trouble coming in for team number 18. There were only 3 guys standing, and one of the player was knocked out by grenade. Mercy trying to use that Uzi. Let's see if he will be able to get that knock. He is still on Uzi cross squad, and Aditya was spotted. He's still trying to pop in those bandages. Oh my god, Mercy had that chance to get a knock, and now he finally gets a knock, but you never know when it's too late. Blade, he was trying to rush in, but now he has the only option, that is to run away from this position. Pawan gets a confirm on Royal, and now Era squad will be 1 guy standing, and one of the reasons will be trouble coming in for team number 18. There were only 3 guys standing, and one of the player was knocked out by grenade. Mercy trying to use that Uzi. Let's see if he will be able to get that knock. He is still on Uzi cross squad, and Aditya was spotted. He's still trying to pop in those bandages. Oh my god, Mercy had that chance to get a knock, and now he finally gets a knock, but you never know when it's too late. Blade, he was trying to rush in, but now he has the only option, that is to run away from this position. Pawan gets a confirm the kill counter starting for mid squad. Team number 11 gets a confirm as well. Team number 4 on the downside showing some rotation, might be spotted by mid squad, and they might get a little bit of damage from them as well, because they are 4 guys standing, and all the 4 people are in the same car. So even if a wild spray comes in, that will be knocking out one of the players. Yes, Frost has been knocked out, and GHL will be 3 guys standing. Frost has been finished off by Share as well. Mid squad, one of the best squads when it comes to spray. They have been spraying it out really well. We have seen that happening from their squad whenever anyone is showing rotation from their side, maybe surrounding them, they have been able to get that knock. Conda gets a knock on GLHS, and another knock for GLHS. I guess the luck is running out for GLHS. There are only 2 guys standing right now, and one more of their player will be bleeding out. Death Gun trying to put in smoke, but some grenades will be coming here as well, as I expect them. Let's see if that happens. Yes, the grenades are coming in, and that might see the end of his. The smokes were pulled in as well, and that was another smoke actually at the same location. So 2 of the players throwing the smoke at the same location. Might be if team number 14 Kanda, if he can throw a jump grenade, that might land at the location that he wants. But still, team number 4 are at an isolated place. They don't have any kind of cover, and Agent has been spotted. He will be knocked out by Kanda very easily. All the other players of team number 4 are low on health as well. 1 or 2 shots on his end as well. Anyways, Death Gun going for another revival, and this has been his job right now. He has been going for this revival from one location to other. He hasn't been able to use his gun, but finally Death Gun might be able to get a knock for his squad. Kanda is trying to rush in. Agent might be blocking his teammate right now. Death Gun might get a knock. Will he be able to use that M762? No, he doesn't. Kanda gets a confirm right here and finishes off GHL without any trouble and without any casualties as well. Anyways, if we talk about team number 5, still 3 guys standing. Team number 14, 2 guys standing. Kanda getting those confirms for his squad. They were only 2 guys in the starting of the game, but how well they played it out. They got those knocks, then after that they build up on it. They capitalized on those knocks, and you can see how well they have played it out. 2 guys standing, 3 kills to their name, and a beautiful gameplay. Alright, if we talk about team number 8, still on the edge of the zone, and the luck has been on their favor. We were seeing the last fight which happened, and the zone, the hard shift that happened right now, and they have been using those bikes, and we have been seeing teams using Dacias, using US, but still getting knocked out. And look at them, they are still using those bikes, but still alive. So I guess fortune favors the bold. Anyways, Snip, the last guy surviving from his squad. Era on the other hand, Blade getting a knock using that MK14. Team number 11 trying to put in those grenades, those mollies, everything. Maybe this might be the end of team 13. Mid squad rushing in on team 13. No grenade has connected till now. He's still trying to use those energy drinks, painkillers, but this might be the last breath of the fish in the tank. Rift Snib, the solo player surviving from his squad. He's struggling to survive, and team number 11 trying their best to finish him off, but they popped in those mollies, they popped in those grenades, but the kill didn't come. So they might just think that there is no one in the shack. This might have been a probability, and yes, I guess they believe it that there is no one in the shack. Oh my god, they threw some grenades, they threw some mollies, but Snip didn't get finished. So let's see if Tennybot can confirm that kill. Yes, that smoke will confirm, will give an indication that yes, there is one player. Snip is getting shot at from Tennybot, but there was no confirmation whatsoever. AKM3X coming into play from Tennybot, but again, he hasn't been able to confirm that. Team number 13 still, they might put a little bit of trouble for mid squad, because they still don't know that there is a player on the backside of them. And Rift Snip, he might just come out, he might just get a knock or confirmation for his squad, and that will be very terrible for team 11, because they have played this game out really well. They have got those knocks on regular intervals. They are still trying to redeem their 4 numbers. They are still trying to build up on this game. But if Snip can actually get a knock or confirm on this squad, that will be trouble coming in for team number 11. They have been they have played this game very beautifully, and Share actually connecting some shots on Snip. Blade on the other hand getting a knock as well. Again, let's go back to Blade. Hydra Savage coming into play as well. Era squad, they are in the game for a very long time. They have been fighting it out from the starting of the game. Blade trying to pop in some bandages as well. He's using that MK14, and he's putting it to good use. Alright, he's trying to pop in some smokes, because we have already seen 5 zones, and now he needs to move into the zone, or it can be the end for him in this game. TRX Sport on the other hand, still 3 to 4 guys standing, if I'm not wrong, 3 guys standing, 2 kills to their name. So a nice trade, I would say. You get 2 kills, you lose out on one of your player. Not the worst thing that can happen to you, but still you must be happy with that, because you already have 2 kills and your name in the top 9 position. Mid Jenny Bot again gets a knock, I guess. Yes, Mid Jenny Bot gets a knock. knock. Mitchell on the other hand, he is a little bit low on health. Snib coming in from the right hand side. Snib was in a very close proximity to the players of Myth. He only has 2 health kits. He will be trying to pop in those health kits really quickly. Snib pops in 1 health kit. He will be trying to pop in another, and he will be praying that one squad gets finished in that time, and Snib will be getting finished. Then he gets knocked out by NDX. So Myth squad again closing in on one more fight. Let's see, and then Bot actually gets finished. On the other hand, team ZF actually tries to close in on this fight as well. Team number 5 from the right hand side, and Savage tries to spot some players of ZF as well. Let's see who gets a knock. Steel actually manages to get a knock on Team Marvel. Fahad has a very big responsibility on his shoulders right now, because if Fahad doesn't get a knock, that will be trouble calling in for his squad, because ZF squad has actually started to rush in. They have popped in those grenades, and Hydra Savage might just get knocked out by grenade, and Fahad has been knocked out as well. And now Savage is the only guy surviving from his squad. He tries to get the knock, but he will be finished by NDX with a beautiful AKM spray. So that will be the end of another squad. That gives us our top 7 squad. Savage gets finished. Let's get back to ZF, ZF Steel, who has 4 kills right now, 3 guys standing, and 14 kills to their name. So they are on their way to an amazing chicken dinner. They are on their way to a massive chicken dinner. Let's see who gets to taste the chicken dinner this time. Alright guys, let's get back to team number 16, who are trying to save their teammates, but they won't be able to do so because Azrael had different plans. He managed to finish the player of team number 16, and now TRX will try to move into the zone because they are very far away from the zone and they have only 1 second, and the zone will start closing in. Yes, the zone has started closing in, and that will be trouble calling for that squad. Era Blade is still on the only player surviving from his squad, but he has played it out really well. He was the sole player standing from a very long time, but he has made his way to top 7. He has played this game very beautifully. We are already 30 minutes into the game, but we still have a total of 17 squads playing in this game. What a beautiful gameplay from all these squads. NDX, he knows that there are some players of TRX at that location. He's trying to stop them, but he has spotted the players of team number 8. He gets a knock. Will he be able to get another? No, there was another one. There was some other team who did a third party on that squad. Hase gets finished off by Prison, and that gives us our top 5 squads. Some grenades being popped in by Kenda. He has already got those 3 kills for his squad, and his total team kills is 3, and all the 3 kills belong to Kenda. He's trying to go from the right hand side, trying to spot the players of team number 17. Myth getting finished off as well. Myth team going in some danger. They dominated the first half of the game, but in the second half they weren't just too good for other squads. Right now they are struggling to survive. They have managed their way to top 5, but the type of domination they showed in the first half, we are not seeing it happen in the second half, and that is actually one of the main reason for that is losing out on their players on regular intervals, and that sees the demise of the third player as well. So this is what I was talking about. Again and again on regular intervals they are losing out on one of their players, and this has been the main reason for their demise. And right now they are only they only have 2 kills, and this was the case in the first half of the game. They got those 2 kills in the first half, but after that they were just too cold, I would say. But they still have a chance. They have made their way to top 4, maybe get a top 3 position, get those ranking points, and after that get some sneaky 2 or 3 kills as well, and put your squad at a good position. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 17, they have the numbers to survive. Team number 14, only 2 guys surviving. M416 coming into play, but didn't connect. Unfortunate for him. All the 2 players are at a different location. They are trying to crawl into the zone. Team number 17, on the other hand, on the edge of the zone, they'll try to move in as well. Let's see if that happens. 26 meters outside the zone. On the other hand, if you talk about team number 10, they're trying to spot some players, grenades and mollies. They are trying to spot some grenades, some smokes, and maybe take a blind spray, take a blind knock that can put your squad in a good location. Team number 17 trying to move into the zone, and they're also trying to make a cover by the use of those smokes. Let's see if that actually happens. And Molly has been popped in at that location where Dupel was trying to go in, but Dupel has been spotted, and one of the player has been knocked out as well. Dupel trying to survive, and he has managed to survive the prone at the right time, at the right location. And right now 59 seconds and our next zone will close. ZF Steel gets a knock on Kando, and Pixie gets finished off by play zone. Steel trying to get another kill. Yes, he has managed to confirm that player as well. So we have a total of 4 players. ZF squad 19 kills, 3 players surviving in this kind of zone, and I guess the chicken dinner is just confirmed for them. After 40 seconds we'll see another zone closing in. If you talk about 17, they still have those numbers. They still have 2 guys surviving, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to see that. I'll have to check that for myself. Yes, 2 guys standing, 4 kills to their name. And if you talk about not Chamsko, I guess he is the only guy surviving from his squad. He's trying to move into the zone, still 16 meters outside the zone. ZF Steel knocks out another player for his squad, but Steel might be spotted. He's low on health, but he gets another kill for his squad. What a player Steel is. He was like on 20 HP. He didn't lose out on any of his HP, but he managed to confirm that player very easily. Still, Steel still has the game in his hand. 3 guys standing, 3 teams, and I guess this is a 3v1v1, and the chicken dinner looks confirmed for ZF squad if I'm not wrong. 11 team number 11 mid squad actually crawling their way to top 3 and mid CJOP, and what a beautiful gameplay from him. But he will try to move inside the zone. But is it the right time to take some shots? I guess this is the right time, but he has 3 health kits, so he will be going for that heal battle. He has already made his way to top 2, and this is the right time, I guess. He has spotted those 3 players. He's still trying to pop in those health kits that are still struggling to find the last player. He goes for that knock. Will he be able to do that? Yes, he gets that knock, but that will be his end. That is the max he can do for the way to top 3 and mid CJOP, and what a beautiful gameplay from him. But he will try to move inside the zone. But is it the right time to take some shots? I guess this is the right time, but he has 3 health kits, so he will be going for that heal battle. He has already made his way to top 2, and this is the right time, I guess. He has spotted those 3 players. He's still trying to pop in those health kits that are still struggling to find the last player. He goes for that knock. Will he be able to do that? Yes, he gets that knock, but that will be his end. Position goes to Bijoy and Silent. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll meet after a short break. Please do enjoy the music till then, and like the stream if you haven't already.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. sword, yeah, there's nothing I won't do. When you sound the alarms and the chaos is rising, leading the charge, I'm coming, I'm fighting. Swear on the breath that I breathe, I'll never retreat, yeah, I'll be your army.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the
try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Blue. Hello everyone, welcome back to CriticalX. Thank you so much for joining in. This is the last match of the day. This is PMCL Week 4 Day 2, and the last match, which is Shannock. We had a Shannock earlier in the day, and that was for another group, which was Group 3 actually. And right now we have a Shannock for Group 4. So this will be the last match of Group 3 and Group 4. The last match for Group 4. JHLS Agent are joining in again for the second time for the day. A total of 57 players are playing this game. In this game, let's see where the flight path will head to. We'll have the flight. I'm sorry guys, my OBS actually crashed, but I'm back in the game. I'm sorry for that. A little bit of 2 to 3 seconds delay. So the flight path actually starts from Camp Charlie, finishes off at Cow, and teams are actually heading toward Dogs, which has been that location where teams don't head too often, because it is at the edge of the map, no doubt about that. But after that, when the first circle forms, when it forms towards the center, teams might actually have some problems going towards the zone. But if zone favors this side, if zone takes a hard shift towards this side, that can put you in an advantage as well. In the last Shannock match, which we casted, which we showed you on the live stream, there were a lot of teams in this place. In the boot camp, we had actually 2 to 3 squads, and after that there was a couple of three third party as well, if I'm not wrong, and that gave us some early fights. But right now, only one squad, mid squad at Paradise House. Again, they are taking a brave drop this time, and this brave drop wasn't taken by them in the last game, which was Irangle. This time, Race squad actually going, and Taika actually gets a first knock for his squad, and he actually managed to finish him off as well. Erablade, on the other hand, he actually gets a kill again. So Erablade, he was the last guy surviving from his squad in the last game, and in this game as well, he has started on a, so he's one of those players who changes the game for his squad, who gets those kills for. Taika has been knocked out, and let's see if he will be finished or not. On the other hand, we have TD squad, only 2 guys standing, and Era Royal, he has a gun, but let's see to use it. He's going for that revivals, but he will be knocked out as well. Legend is the guy surviving from his squad, and he is disconnected, so he won't be doing anything right now. Yes, he is disconnected, and that might off team number 18, and team number 17 might have free kill if they can easily spot that player from team number 18. Let's see if that happens. If that actually happens, very easy. Legend has been spotted, I guess, by Pixie. Yes, he is using that M6, trying to get that confirmed, and he will be able to as well. Yes, he manages to finish off Legend, and that kill goes to him. Anyways, on the other hand, we have I guess Extrin. He has 4 kills right now in this early game. He already has 4 kills. Let's see if Extrin XTR1N can actually do something right now. He needs some healings. He has a level 2 helmet right now, but no bandages or health kits whatsoever. Cross, on the other hand, gets a knock on Spy Vampire. Let's see if we'll be able to finish him off. Yes, he does that, and this fight is actually happening at another edge of our Shannock map. So teams actually prefer the Shannock, prefer the edge drop in this game. I haven't seen that happening too often, because teams actually don't go to Shannock, because you have to see show a lot of rotation after that. And Cross Dipanshu has been spotted, and he will be knocked out as well by Ninath, and let's see if he'll be finished off, and that is going to put him in a difficult situation. And let's see if he'll be finished off. Yes, he will be finished off. His backup is coming, but the revival seems impossible right now. But if he manages to get a knock right now, that knock can actually put him and his team in a good situation. In open, he has been spotted, but Simple wasn't able to get a knock for his squad. If we talk about the other from team number 12, the right hand side, we have Cross player, and Simple on the left hand side is trying his best to get some knocks for his squad. Dipanshu, he is also looking for a revival, which looks very difficult right now. Simple is trying to go for that revival. I don't think that is possible right now. This is going to be a very difficult situation for him, and a very difficult decision to make as well. Simple is in it can go to the harm's way if he wants to revive his teammate, but that will mean that he needs to put his life on the line as well. On the other hand, if we can see Cross Dipanshu is trying to fall back to his teammate. He's crawl back to his teammate. He is very close. He needs a cover right now, and if 2 or 3 shots connect on him, that will be game over for Dipanshu. But Dipanshu actually manages to fall back towards Simple, got a very good knock, but he wasn't able to confirm that knock for his squad. Team number 12 still on the periphery. Let's get back to the center of the match, which is still dominated by team number 11. They looted that boot camp place very easily and very early. That was a very fast loot, and now they have started to move in towards the zone. They have started to dominate the center, like they did in the last game. But in the last game as well, they dominated the first half of the game, but they were very cold in the second half of the game. Let's see if that happens again. TRX still struggling to get in the zone, just like the last game. But the last game was in Erangel, but you can still see the similarities between the squads. Mid squad taking the same strategy, trying to dominate from the center in this game as well. And now they will be looking for those squads who are trying to give rotations. TRX squad still playing edge to edge, still on the edge of the zone, just like last match, and now they are trying to move in from Cam Bravo side, which is a little brave decision, but they know that the teams who went to Cam Bravo, they must have already passed by from this location, and that's why they are enjoying this safe walk towards the zone, and that will be very easy. They will make their way into the zone, but there might be a little bit of fight with team number 14, who still have 3 guys standing. They only came with 3 guys in this game, and all the 3 players are surviving, but while giving rotations, they might clash with team number 16 when the next zone forms. That might go towards the the second island, which is the ruined Sami, and if that edge shift happens right now, that will put a lot of squads in trouble, because we can see mid squads who went towards the center, they will be on the edge and they don't like to play edge. So that will be one of those things that will be bugging them, and they might show a very and we'll have to see if that actually works out for them. A very difficult decision to be made if the zone if actually goes towards the edge. And yes, we were talking about this only, and now the zone will start shifting towards Ruin, Sami and Painan area, and that will bring a lot of trouble for teams like team number 8, team number 14, team number 16, who are still playing edge, and now they will try to show a lot of rotation, and after that, while giving rotations, they might be picked off by other squad. Team number 17 and 10, there is a little bit of potential fight right there on the edge, and this fight can give us a potential winner, because if you win early fights in Shannock, you get a lot of confidence, and after that you also clear out the places which are near to you, and that eliminates the potential threat that can come in the later part of the game. You have to clear out all the squads in the early game that are near you, and then only you can show some easy rotations. And right now, team number 16, this is one of those squads that I'm looking forward to, because they might backstab team number 10, which is ZF squad, and ZF squad took an awesome chicken dinner in the last game. That was, I guess, 23 kills chicken dinner, and that is one thing that they will try to repeat again. TRXI and getting knocked out, and this is what I was talking about. TRX squad, a fight with team number 14. This was bound to come. This was written, and yes, this is happening. Cyan has been knocked out. King also trying to join in this fight from the right hand side. And if you talk about not Chalamus, he's trying to confirm that kill. King is on the top location. He's trying to give a cover fire to his squad mate, but he's also low on health, so he won't be able to do too much for his squad. On the other hand, all the other players of TRX are engaging in the fight from the right hand side, and not Chimuli, he's just not afraid of anyone. He's just trying to go in open, and he'll have to pay the price of it. He has been knocked out, but King has been knocked out as well. So both the squads getting knocks and counter knocks, and winner takes all situation. Razor OP Zahin still surviving. Will TRX survive, or will this be the end of team number 16? One even fight, but Razor OP pulls it off for his squad. He will be getting that knock for his squad as well. Razor OP is still trying to go from the right hand side. Now this will be a 1v1 again. Will Razor OP survive? No, he doesn't. He has been knocked out, and this will be the last 1v1 fight right now. Guys will be looking to confirm his kill. On the other hand, he has clutched it for his squad. I guess he has taken 2 kills in total. PTG squad getting those 7 kills, and TRX has been eliminated. I was talking about how this rotation can be very harmful for them, and not Chemerlik, not Cheler Musk. Okay, now not Cheler Musk, if that's his name. He's trying to move into the zone, but he shouldn't do this, because as he's moving, he's losing out on his health more quickly, and on top of that, he's also going away from his squad mates. That will slow down the revival process. Alright, but finally he has been picked by his squad mate. He will be revived, and without any problems he will move into the zone, because this is only the second zone. We are already 10 minutes into the game. Let's go back to team number 10, mid squad, and they like to play center, and when the zone starts to shift towards the other island, which is the southern island of the Shannock map, then they might land a little bit of trouble. Addy confirming 1 kill for his squad, and that opens the account of team number 11 in terms of kills. We already have our top 10 squads, so that is one thing that doesn't happen too often. But only 10 minutes into the game, and we have our top 10 squads right in front of us. Med squad finished off at second position in the last game. They had actually 3 kills, so they will be looking for to increment that kill number. That is one of those things, but they might have a fight with ZF squad right now, and ZF was the game changer in the last game. They took a total of 23 kills, still one of those OP players who came out on top in the last game. Let's see if he can do that again. The gun power in from the ZF side was just too OP, was amazing. Let's see if they can repeat their heroics of the last game. It is very difficult to duplicate or to recreate what you have done in the last game when there are a lot of good teams in the match, and when the map has changed, because some teams, we have seen that happening, some big teams like I'm not going to give you a particular example, but yes, there are teams who specialize in Erangel, there are some teams who specialize in Miramar, and you cannot just eliminate them in Miramar very easily. So ZF was one of those squads which was very hard to eliminate in Erangel. Let's see if they can recreate their heroics of the last game in Shanok as well. So that is going to be an important aspect of this game. They have that gun power which is needed in Shanok, but will they be able to repeat that? That is the main question right now. And I was talking about the zone shift. This is going to form on the Ruins Island, on the southern island, and the zone will start to shift that side. And team number 7, actually, I guess they knew it. They had a very quiet zone prediction, very good zone prediction, as same goes for team number 12 as well. They knew that the zone is going towards that island, and team number 4, they'll try to move. We have a bulk of teams on the right hand side, on the eastern side, who will try to move into the zone. And mid squad, they are already in the zone. They need to just divide their numbers equally, and they can just dominate every other squad who are trying to come into the zone, who are trying to make their way into the zone, or maybe who are trying to capture those compounds. The mid squad, they have the potential to dominate any squad right now. They can just capture this, but they have to be brave. They have to take risk. Not Chemless getting a knock on MGM this time, so not Musk. So very difficult name to take. I'm very sorry if I'm taking your name wrong. Team number 17, still 2 guys standing. One of their player has been knocked out. Pixie will be finished off as well. Pixie managed to survive very well in the last game, but that's not the case in this game. Only 2 players surviving. Team number 17, one of their player will be finished off pretty easily, without any delay, without any resistance. But the other 2 players, they are going into the zone, but team number 14 are also outside the zone, but they are way outside the zone. If we talk about team number 14, the zone will be cut off from team 14 side, and that will be bringing trouble for them. D2E getting into a fight. Let's get back to that fight. Team 13, actually, I think it was Slevator who got a confirmed. Team number 13 still fighting it out with a team 15, if I'm not wrong. Yes, they have been arch rivals in the last game as well. We had a fight between team 13 and team 15, and this time as well the same thing is happening. Raze Rider trying to confirm his skill, trying to confirm those skills first, but yes, he managed to confirm that as well. HTG getting the shorter part of the stick, and that sees the end of HTG squad. And now our Raze squad will be 3 guys standing. They will revive their teammate, and after that they will move into the zone. Team number 17, they still have a chance of doing third party, but that is not going to happen. I guess they didn't hear those shots. And Shanok is one of the smallest maps in PUBG Mobile and in PUBG PC as well, but that gives you the advantage of third party, because whenever some fight is happening, and because of the size of the map, the sound does travel to very far location, and that allows you to know the position of other squads, and that can put you in a very good situation, a very good position. You can actually go in, you can actually kill an already damaged squad. That is the main advantage of doing third party, and teams actually know that. They all are experienced squads, and they try to do that time and time again. The zone will be shifting again, and again it will be taking a normal shift towards ruins and towards that airdrop, I would say. Team number 8 still on the edge side. They have crossed that river, so that is going to their advantage. Raze Thor getting knocked out again, so the problems, the struggle for Raze squad is not ending. Their fight is not ending. They are completely immersed in one fight after another. They manage to survive one fight, they get those kills, but after that they are again picked off by another squad. So Raze squad, they have been fighting it out, and ZF squad actually putting some pressure on them. They have already got a knock, but they are trying to get another knock. They are trying to confirm that knock, and they are only 5 meters away from the zone, so that's their advantage, and they are trying to use that advantage. They are trying to put that advantage to best use. Raze Rider, on the other hand, he's trying to go into the zone, but he has been spotted by Ankit, so I guess Ankit will get a knock on Rider as well. Rider, on the other hand, I guess he has been shot at, but that ZF Free Whitey, I guess, whatever his name is, I'm sorry if I'm taking his name wrong. I'll go back to him, and after that I'll correct his name. I guess it's Firaz Whitey. Fires Whitey. Okay, Fires Whitey. He has been knocked. Fires Whitey. Okay, Fires Whitey. It's Fires Whitey. I'm sorry for the mistake. Fires Whitey has been revived. We have already seen 4 zones, so the first priority right now should be to go inside the zone. Ankit and Ryder, they might engage in a very long range fight. This is expected right now. Let's see if Ankit will be able to spot Ryder first, or will it be Ryder who spots Ankit first, because both the squads are outside the zone and they'll have to move inside the zone. And if any player gets knocked out here, that will be trouble coming in for them, because you only have 3 seconds to go into the zone, and you have already seen 4 zones. The 5th zone will be giving a lot of damage to you, and if you get knocked out here, that will be trouble coming in. Anyways, the zone prediction going a little bit on the wrong side. Yes, it has formed on the airdrop, but I wasn't expecting this hard shift. Okay, team number 14 still out, still inside the zone, but on the edge of the zone. He'll have to cross that bridge, and maybe he will be using that water to go into the zone, but there are no squads in close proximity to him, so that will be giving a lot of advantage, lot of confidence to him. He doesn't know that, but still he will be surviving for a little while. Anyways, team number 9, team number 14 and 15 actually trying to show some rotation from the right hand side. They still have to go to the zone. They have to cross that river, and rivers are hard to cross in Shannock. They can put you in a difficult spot. They can put you in a spot where it will be hard for you to come back in the game. Team number 17 still might edge keep for Raze, Ryder and company, and Raze has been that squad that has struggled to make their way into top 9. They have fought from the starting, and now Ryder has been knocked out again. So this was what I was talking about. They are spotted by every squad wherever they go, wherever they take TPP. They some way or the other they are spotted very easily, and they are knocked and confirmed. So another player going down from Raze squad. Now team number 14 giving away their location. They'll have to move inside the zone, which looks like a difficult task for me right now. Raze squad, Thor and the other player will try to make their way into the zone. Only 18 meters away from the zone if they make their way to Painan, but Thor is being shot at. Let's see if he'll be able to go into the zone. Yes, he has been able to cross that river, but another player coming into play. Thor gets knocked out. Nayan will be the last guy surviving from his squad, but Nayan is being shot at as well. So I was talking about how the luck is not on Raze's favor, and this has been the story of Raze. They survive from one side, but they get shot at from the other side, and now Nayan is the only guy surviving from his squad, but he has 5 health kits, so maybe he can go for that heal battle if some squad doesn't rush on him, and if he's not in a position to go into the zone. He's still 150 meters outside the zone, and the 5th zone has will be closing in some time, and ZF again coming into play. ZF will be trying to recreate what they did in the last game, but they are still low on kills, I would say, in this game. In the last game they actually dominated the game pretty early. They got those early kills, but right now they only have 3 kills to their name, but still 28 players are alive, and in total they have some kills to gain. Team number 7, 1 player knocked out. They will be going for that revive, but no, the revive won't happen because ZF Fires Whitey gets that confirmed for his squad. Team number 10 will try to move into this zone, and you can see the distance between all the players of team number 10. They have split in a very good manner, so that if one player gets knocked out, then the pressure won't be on the other player. He will be pinning the other players. Ari Pawan gets a knock on GHL players. Let's go to that squad and see where this fight will go. Team number 12 and team number 4 fighting it out with each other. One of the players from team number 12 or team number 4 actually was knocked out, but still putting in a third party knocks out a player of team number 12, if I'm not wrong. Pawan trying to rush in, trying to engage in a fight, 1v1 fight, and sound awareness not coming into play, but it was a 2v1 fight, so it didn't know where the players were coming from. And finally team number 4, one player gets 2 knocks. Will he be confirming them? Yes, he's going for that confirm. He confirms one, but he won't be able to confirm the second one because there is another squad coming in this fight. Anyways, Agent 47 still surviving from his squad. Haze OP still surviving. Let's see if he'll be able to pull off this fight. Yes, MK14 coming into play, 1 knock, and he's going for that confirm as well. Simple will be confirmed, but will it be GHL who will survive, or will it be team number 4 who survives? Yes, team number 4 survives this fight, and across Aditya knocks out I guess GHL. Haze OP finishes off Aditya, but at the end team 4 survive. Haze OP, and finally team number 4, one player gets 2 knocks. Will he be confirming them? Yes, he's going for that confirm. He confirms one, but he won't be able to confirm the second one because there is another squad coming in this fight. Anyways, Agent 47 still surviving from his squad. Haze OP still surviving. Let's see if he'll be able to pull off this fight. Yes, MK14 coming into play, 1 knock, and he's going for that confirm as well. Simple will be confirmed, but will it be GHL who will survive, or will it be team number 4 who survives? Yes, team number 4 survives this fight, and across play coming in from them. Hussein again making it to top 3. Hussein, and I guess we have the same top 4 as the last game. Again, McBoy is the variable, but all the other are constants right now. Let's talk about Tyke 47. He was finished off in the early game, but the other player from his squad, they played out really well. Azrael has been knocked out. Let's see if they will be a confirm or not. Team 17 getting into a fight with team number 10. Myth Jennybot confirms McBoy. And team 17 still 2 guys standing. We still have a total of 4 squads alive. ZS squad, a grenade coming in from his side. Let's see if that revival is being given by Steel, but that if that grenade comes in, that will be putting a lot of pressure on ZF squad. The grenade didn't connect, but now he will require some smokes to block the view of ZF and change his position, because he's at that position from a very long time, and if ZF knows your position, that might be the end of you. Anyways, team number 11 on the right hand side, Myth squad, and they have played it out really well in this game. If we talk about ZF, they already have 7 kills. They still have a long way to go for that chicken dinner. They have made their way to top 4. A beautiful spray coming in from Steel, but they didn't connect, unfortunate from him. But Molly can connect, and that Molly can be very harmful. But if that Molly gives a little bit of damage, then ZF will rush in. Yes, a 1v1 fight coming in, but Tobble has been knocked out pretty easily by use of that MK14 by Ankit. Ankit has been that player who has been providing opportunities, who has been opening gates for his squad. A grenade, a well-cooked grenade from both sides, but didn't connect on any of the squad, on any of the sides actually. PS still trying to survive, and Ankit pulling off another grenade. Let's see if that grenade will connect, if that grenade will see the end of team number 17. PS still surviving. The grenade didn't connect, unfortunate for him. MK4 and Ankit actually takes that responsibility on him, but his squad mate says like, I'll help you too. ZX fires YD, confirms that kill for his squad. Fires YD making his way to top 2, and this is Myth versus ZF, but this time the numbers are even. Both the squads are trying to come back, but actually ZF squad got a knock on Myth squad, so the numbers are not even. This is a 4v2 fight between ZF and Myth, and I guess the results are going to be same. ZF taking the chicken dinner. Myth might take the second position again, but will it be a comeback from Myth? Will he take 2 knocks? He has the opportunity. Will he take 1 knock? No, he doesn't, and ZF easily takes that chicken. Like, I'll help you too. ZX fires YD, confirms that kill for his squad. Fires YD making his way to top 2, and this is Myth versus ZF, but this time the numbers are even. Both the squads are trying to come back, but actually ZF squad got a knock on Myth squad, so the numbers are not even. This is a 4v2 fight between ZF and Myth, and I guess the results are going to be same. ZF taking the chicken dinner. Myth might take the second position again, but will it be a comeback from Myth? Will he take 2 knocks? He has the opportunity. Will he take 1 knock? No, he doesn't, and 12th position goes to TRX, 13th position goes to TM Hydra, 14th position goes to Mama Bijoy Silent, 15th position goes to Era Squad. Thank you so much for joining in, guys, and I hope you had a nice game here, you had a nice stream here. Thank you so much for joining in. Please do support us on Instagram, on our website, on our channel, and do subscribe for more streams like this. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The links are given in the description. You can also join our Discord server. Again, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for joining in. If you have any suggestions, you can join our Discord server. You can message us on Instagram, and do like this stream and share it with your friends, and join our Discord server for more scrims, more tournaments like this. Thank you so much, and peace out.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules.